Yeah, because I was gonna bring it up and say if we had a table, does anyone want to bring it?
Should be a big.
We are missing Wade Shake Snyder.
Oh, we still only have 6.
Yeah, the new guy hasn't been brought in yet. Pledge of Allegiance, Mr. Eric.
Yes, sir.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chairman's introduction of staff.
Stacy Webb, Secretary for the Planning Commission.
Jerry Carey, IT.
Spencer Long, Parish Attorney.
Eric Poche, Director of Planning and Development.
All right. Chairman's comments. My comments are similar to last month. We still have a lot of infrastructure improvements going on. Just use caution out there and kindness and give everybody the space they need. Public comment on any agenda item. If anyone wishes to speak, sign up with Ms. Stacy over there, fill out a card, and you'll be called during the public hearing comment period. Staff report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Commissioners, you will see the normal monthly staff report in front of you. Any changes noted with an asterisk. The only, Magnolia Ridge Logistics Park was approved, final plat last month. Stone Valley Farm may come to the commission in June if they have all of their materials prepared. But that's about it for right now. If there's anything else, anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
No,
No, sir.
no engineering report today. Minutes. Approval or denial of the minutes of the April 8th, 2026 Planning Commission meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Jones, second by Ms. Unitas. Beat you to it, buddy. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, before we move on to the public hearing portion, there was an agenda item that we tabled at the last meeting for some code amendments, modifications. Is anyone wishing to bring that back up now, or are we going to leave that tabled until, I think there's some more discussion going on with staff, huh?
I say you leave it table.
Leave it tabled. Okay.
Sir.
We'll leave that table for now. All right, public hearing to approve or deny the following family partitions. 10A, Matthew Dupree and J. Dupree property, lot 7A1A and 7A1B, Earls and Associates. Mr. Falgo.
Good evening. James Fago, representing Earls and Associates and the Dupree family on the following division of property, asking the commission for approval.
All right. Open the public comment. Anybody signed up to speak? No. All right. Close the public comment. Commissioners.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Mr. Poche, any comments on this one?
No, sir. All the comments have been addressed, and it meets the code.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve by Mr. Villa, second by Mr. Jones. We'll use the machines here. All right, that motion passes. 10B, John Stafford property, lot A2A1, A2A2, A3A1, and A3A2, Earls and Associates.
Yes, representing Earls and Associates and the Stafford family on the following division of property, asking the commission for approval. This does look a little crazy with the layout, but we're really just basically cleaning this thing up. The way the servitude of passage was created, it was kind of going through the middle of the lot, so we're cleaning it up. He's planning on removing the house that's there, creating this servitude, existing gravel, and coming down south and then following the southern property line to create the lots. So really, the division shows 4 lots, but we're just taking 3 lots and creating 4. So it's only 1 lot being created through the family partition process,
All right.
making it more usable, friendly property.
All right, we'll open the public comment. Ms. Stacy? The applicant wants to speak. All right, sir, you'll have 3 minutes.
Hey, I'm John Stafford. My wife is Amanda. What we're trying to do is develop a family partition like my parents did. I grew up on the neighboring property. So we bought land several times there. We have 3 daughters. There were no plans to build right now, but we want them to be able to have a lot if one day they ever want to build there. Because with all the rules changing in the parish, and I've lived here my whole life as well, we're just trying to get this developed or subdivided, if you will, for future use. No immediate plans. We want our kids to live there if they want to and raise their families just like we did next door. Been there 21 years, grew up on the neighboring property. Been on the neighboring property 21 years, grew up on the next neighboring property. So that's it. We've cleaned it up, dividing it up, and that's the whole agenda. So thank you.
Okay. Anybody else?
Stevenson, Surrey.
How y'all doing? My wife and I have just.
Can you state your name and
Oh, I'm
address for the
sorry,
record?
I'm Steve Sunseri,
Address.
37572 Duplessis Road. I live adjacent to Mr. John Stafford. And I understand that there is a road that will be added or changed on that property. And I really have no concern for that. If they want to do that on their property, that's fine. I guess my big concern is we currently have our mailbox on the street, and I think that's due to the mail system provided us access to that, and I think it's also a servitude. I just want to make sure that that doesn't get affected, and any construction doesn't prevent mail from being delivered to that, since it is a road getting worked on. And I don't know how it's getting worked on. It might be paved, it might not. I'm not sure of the details. But we would still have access to that mailbox. That's my question.
Once we close the public comment, we can address it.
I'm sorry?
Once we close the public
Oh,
comment
I'm
period,
sorry.
we can address
Yeah.
it.
I do have another concern. I realize permits will be pulled for this project, and that how is that going to be enforced, the permits and setbacks and servitude, that the parish checks on that to make sure everything is at the distance it needs to be? That's another concern, so you can address it. And are there any ditches required, since there is an improvement of this road? Will it require a ditch? I was curious of how deep and how wide, and would it not encroach on any of the neighboring properties?
Is it?
That's it.
All right, thank you. Anyone else?
No.
All right, we'll close the public comment period.
The improvements to the road are not, improvements to this gravel drive are not going to be up at the front. They're going to be, I guess, further into the property where we start going to come in south with it, where the new servitude of passage was. As far as the drainage ditch, there's already a ditch separating our client's property from everybody to the south. So, and the road's going to be to the north of that. So everything would probably have to drain wherever gravity flows. I don't know if it goes east or west from here. So, like I said, the drainage structure is already in place.
Can we ensure that his mailbox stays intact?
It's not going to affect his mailbox, will it?
So he has frontage on Duplessis.
Come on.
So we bought this property 10 years ago or so. He has frontage on Duplessis, but his mailbox is on that permanent right of passage. we haven't told him he has to move his mailbox, but I don't understand why the mailbox is there to begin with, because his frontage is on Duplessis. His property is to the west and to the south of that driveway. I don't have an objection to having the mailboxes there, but those mailboxes may move. My mailbox is on Duplessis. I live on Stafford Lane. My mailbox is all the way at Duplessis on Stafford Lane, 2 driveways over. But again, this is all just trying to subdivide for one day if and when daughters want to move there. We're not building a road right now. We're not even building and extending the driveway right now. It's for one day. The 3 daughters don't have 2 nickels to rub together.
All right.
So I don't understand why the mailbox is there, but I'm not going to say that I'm going to grant permanent access for that mailbox, because we may move the mailboxes on the properties to the Duplessis, all of them, including hers, which is where mine is.
Okay. Mr. Poche?
Yes, sir.
Any-
Everything has been, all comments have been addressed.
Okay.
If there are any questions you want to ask me about any of
Were you,
this other stuff.
were you aware of the mailbox issue there?
Now, the mailbox, that's up to the postmaster, and that's a federal issue. So nobody can block somebody from receiving their mail. So that's not something that we should be involved with.
And once permits are pulled, code enforcement will be
Yeah,
available
all
to...
permits are going to be pulled. Any setbacks, permits and whatnot are going to be reviewed and enforced by the building department and the planning department.
And the ditch thing, I believe, Mr. Falco
The
covered,
ditch,
but it
yeah.
is...
I mean, there's a ditch there already, but
It's
they're
on
required to
private.
put a ditch on each side of the driveway, and obviously they would want to do that to take care of their water
Right.
anyway.
Okay. Commissioners?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. You answered, I had 4 questions, you answered 4 questions. But I do also have another item I just want to be sure of, that the applicant understands the longer-term ramifications of doing a family petition. There are some restrictions on when you can take some further actions, I believe, like another family petition or something. I want to
If-
make sure that that's understood.
Yeah, I mean, like, as James said, the lot that is tract 2 with the house on it, they're cleaning that up, and that's going to be the exchange in what was lot, or is currently now, I think it's A3, where is it? A2A.
A2A is that front lot, yeah.
There, and then actually A3A was one lot, I think it was,
About four.
it was
about
one
4 or 5
lot
years ago. It was
several
actually
years
one lot
ago,
by
and
itself, yeah.
basically they're creating one
Bringing it back
new
to where it
lot
was,
there.
yeah.
That was gonna be a question I had, that this is originally one large parent tract that is now being...
Years
4
ago,
lots.
yes,
But
yes.
it,
But it
once the
was,
parent tract, no matter the number of divisions, it stays that one going into and now 4.
well, the way that the family petition rules work is that each person can only receive property through the family petition process one time.
Right.
Anything that is done as far as a family petition of property after January 1st of 2015, if there is ever to be a future family petition on that property, the person that received it from the original family petition must own it and live on it in order to redivide it, or I guess divide it in the future.
That's what I was getting at, and I wanted to make sure the applicant had an understanding of that restriction going down the road.
Answers your question. Anyone else? Question, comments, concerns?
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion to approve by Mr. Villa, second by Mr. Jones. All in favor, we'll use the machines. All right. That motion passes.
Thank you.
All right. 10C, the William Woodward property, Lot 4B1B1, 4B1B2, and 4B1B3, Hurls and Associates. Mr.
Yes.
Falgo.
Subdividing the property from Mr. Woodward, asking the commission for approval. Mr. Woodward inherited this property. Him and his brother both inherited this property back 10 years ago, and then in 2024, we finally subdivided the estate to the property. Now he's already got 2 sons living on the property, wants to divide it up into 3 lots, so he can give his other son. He can give all 3 sons the division of the property.
Okay. Open to public comment. Stacy? No one to speak? Close public comment. Mr. Poche?
Yes, sir. As Mr. Farragut said, this was estate property divided between the 2 brothers, and I guess I think it's the older brother that's in the rear, wants to subdivide the property among his children. But it meets the code.
You can see his brother currently lives up in the brick house up in the front.
Yes.
Okay. And I know we just passed an ordinance with the flag situation in the road frontage. That hasn't been adopted yet, so this meets.
Well, I mean, the flag, this is not a flag lot. That 30-foot of frontage went along the servitude of passage when the estate divided it originally. So it's a family partition, and that's why they don't have a 90 feet of frontage on 621.
Okay. Commissioners, any questions, comments?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion to approve, Mr. Jones, second by Mr. Nasser. All in favor? Please vote. Where we at, IT? Okay. Everybody in? All right. That motion passes.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Jones. This meeting is over.